Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be all about some new makeup releases. I've been so lucky. I've been sent some amazing PR packages recently, and I thought that I could sit down and talk about some new makeup releases, give my little reviews on them because I've been trying everything out, do some swatches, and just let you know what I think about some new makeup that is on the market. So if you would like to see some new makeup releases and my thoughts on them, why don't we go ahead and get started. So I got sent a lot of lipsticks, which is just really devastating to me. It's like, you know, why me? I don't like lipstick. How dare these brands send me such amazing lipstick packages? I am just kidding. I'm always so grateful for everything, but I'm such a lipstick junkie and a lipstick hoarder that whenever I get any sort of lip product in the mail, I'm just like overjoyed with happiness. And so we're gonna start off with some of the lip products that I received, and I'm gonna start with these lip colors from Milk Makeup because these have been impressing me. They're called simply their lip colors from Milk Makeup, and reading off the Sephora website, it says this bold demi matte lip color bathes lips in hydration for comfortable all-day wear. A pigment level of 30% ensures one swipe coverage and super intense color payoff with no base required. It says there's shea butter, coconut oils, and grapefruit peel oils that soften the lips and boost moisture. Okay, that's very cool. I'm super into it. So I really enjoy like Milk Makeup's packaging. I always think everything is like so eye-catching and unique. They sent me even more lip colors. I think I have some in my 30K giveaway, and honestly I picked out a couple for myself, and then I ended up loving this formula so much I actually went back and picked out more for me to keep because I really enjoy these. I actually had to just go run into my clutch because I had one of my favorite shades in there because I take it traveling with me because I just love it. So this shade is called Cream. This is definitely one of my absolute favorite shades because it's just that really flattering your lips but better kind of pinky nude, and I think it's so gorgeous. I always have it in my clutch because I wear it all of the time. Another favorite of mine is Low Key, which is kind of that cool toned mauve. I was wearing Wifey in one of my previous videos and I got a lot of compliments on that one. This is a really pretty fall shade. It reminds me a little bit of Dead Roses from Anastasia Beverly Hills, one of her new matte lip shades. This one is in the shade Wavy, and I think this is going to be a really pretty fall color, kind of that deep brown. This one is in the shade Dip Out. This last one here, it's kind of that really deep burgundy if you like kind of vampier looks. This one is another one of my favorites. This one is in Girl, which I think is so fun. It's that last swatch there. The last shade that I have to swatch is a red, and this one is in OG Red, and it's a very like bright poppin' red. So those are some of the shades from the Milk lip colors. I actually tried this on for the first time while doing a YouTube live. I was doing a live PR haul and I didn't have any lip color on for some strange reason, and I went ahead, I think the shade I went in with was Cream, the very first swatch that I showed, and I put it on and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I kind of like did a double take in my viewfinder. I was like, wait a second, that looks really good, right? And so many people are writing in like, wait, that looks so good. I love the way that these finish on the lips. How they say it's a demi matte, I feel like they definitely look completely matte on the lips. They just don't really feel that way. When I wear these, I don't feel like I'm wearing a mattifying lipstick, but when you put these on, they're actually creamy, which you don't really get with a matte lipstick. I've been trying out an Anastasia matte lipstick, and when you put it on, it kind of skips across the lips, and I find that with a lot of matte lipsticks. They're not creamy, they're kind of hard to apply, whereas these are very creamy. I've also had great luck with how long lasting these are. Like I said, I always keep that cream in my purse. I put this on, I wore Cream to when I was tailgating a football game a couple of weekends ago. I put Cream on at like 6 a.m. because we had to get up at an insanely early time, and I touched up 2 times throughout the whole day from 6 a.m. until 10 p.m. or whatever it was when I finally took my makeup off. I only had to do 2 touch-ups, which I think is pretty freaking phenomenal. They're super easy to build up, so I think the long wear of them are also really good, but I just love the finish that it gives to the lips. I think it is so pretty. They do have a ton of colors. These are the ones that I decided to keep for myself, but I kept more than I normally would because I like this formula so much. I really wanted to keep a variety of different colors because depending on what makeup look I'm doing, if there's a certain color that I want, I like this formula so much. I want it to be able to have that color range in this lipstick because I'm so impressed with this formula. These are $22. You can also find them at Sephora. I know that's on the high side for a lipstick for sure, but I'm here saying that I love this formula and I think these are really good lipsticks. I would normally not really keep this many lipsticks, and in all of these different shades, like some of these darker shades, the vampire shades, the reds, the burgundies, I don't normally keep that many. From when I get PR, I kind of just pick my favorites, but like I said, I just wanted to be able to have as many of these because I enjoy this formula so much. So I do definitely highly recommend the Milk lip colors. Next up, I got some lip colors here from NARS, which I was really excited for because I've never tried their Audacious lipsticks, and they came out with a few new shades. Some of them are new to the Audacious lipstick line. Some of them are a limited edition shade. So I have 5 colors here. I believe they sent me 6. And I can't find the other one, so I might have already put that into a giveaway pile. So I apologize about that, but I do have 5 of the shades here to kind of chat about. So this is one that I have worn. This is called Verbiki. There's no R, I don't know where the R came from. This is just like my classic nude that I love so much. It has a little bit of almost kind of like a peachy vibe to it. That one is Verbiki, and I thought it was really pretty. This next one that I tried is in Dale. I was wearing this in my last week's Will I Buy It video. It was a really pretty, again, that kind of like cool toned mauve, but like really cool toned, which I thought was a lot of fun. Next shade that I have tried is in Linda. And this is kind of a deeper nude. It has some brown undertones to it. Here is a really dark one. I'm not going to swatch it because I am going to put this into a giveaway pile. But that one is in the shade Aya. And it looks to be like that really like vampy type of like burgundy shade, maybe with some hints of purple in there. The other one that I won't be swatching is in Kirat, K-I-R-A-T. But this looks like a very deep purple. So those 2 will also be going into my giveaway pile, but then these are the 3 that I decided to keep for myself and the swatches of those. The lip colors are $32, which is definitely very pricey for a lipstick. The packaging is something that I noticed right away. Like, the packaging is so intense. So, I mean, it might just seem like it's regular black packaging, but you can tell holding it, like, it's actually heavy. Like, the actual lipstick is very heavy. It's very legit. And then how it kind of collapses on, it's I don't want to say it's magnetic. No, it is. It is magnetic. It's magnetic packaging. The actual lipstick, like I said, this was the first time that I was trying an Audacious lipstick. And what I realized with these are that they are very intense pigment wise. I mean, you really need that one swipe and it's like bam, it's very pigmented. They are very creamy, and to be honest, it's almost a little bit on the overwhelming side. I used the shade Linda the other day, which is this darker nude right here, and I felt like I felt like it was too much. Like, because, you know, as I'm applying a lipstick, I'm thinking of it as applying a regular lipstick, and I'm kind of going back and forth. It felt almost like it was too much. It was too overwhelming. I actually came in with a tissue and kind of did that blot thing to try to tone it down a little bit. I've never really feel like I've had that experience with a lipstick where it was like it was just almost a little bit too much. You need a very light hand with these. You need to go in like almost kind of gently because the color is so intense, the pigmentation is so intense, and it takes you very little product to get there. So I know they are expensive at $32, but I think they would last you a really long time based on, I have tried all 3 of these shades now on my lips, and just based on how much product you actually need to get such an intense lip color, it was actually pretty wild to me. So like I said, this is my first time trying the Audacious lipsticks from NARS, and I feel like you just have to go in a little bit carefully, but you're gonna get a pretty bomb lip color out of this. I was really pleasantly surprised with how insanely pigmented these were. So those are the NARS Audacious lipsticks. They added a few new colors to the collection, so I'll have those linked down below, of course. So next up, a new lipstick collection. I got this package in the mail. This is from MAC Cosmetics, their collaboration with Nicki Minaj. So she designed these 2 lipsticks right here. Those are her designs, and then they also sent this guy right here full of different nude lipsticks, and then it also does have 2 lip glosses here on each end also. Man, this was, I mean, for someone to just get a package full of nude lipsticks, it's just like my dream come true, okay? I was so excited when I got this. I was so overwhelmed. I was not expecting this in the slightest. I have gotten a few PR packages from MAC, but I never expected they would send me the Nicki Minaj collab. That was so unbelievably crazy. So I have done lip swatches with some of these. I swatched, I think it was 6 different shades, including both of the lipsticks that Nicki herself did. I did a lip swatch on Instagram, so I'll have that link down below in case you would like to see it. But the lipsticks that she came out with are, this one is called the Pink Print. Yeah, the Pink Print. So this is what that first one looks like. And then here is the swatch of that. It is a very, very light pink. Very, very light. Very creamy. It's in the Amplified Cream is the finish on that one. And then the other one she came out with is Nicki's Nude. So there's what that one looks like. And there they are swatched together. So Nicki's Nude is just a little bit darker, but really like not too much. That one is a Amplified Cream lipstick as well. So they are like really creamy and they have a shine to them. Now, unfortunately, both of these lipsticks did not look great on me. If you have maybe my skin tone, I'm not sure these would look the best on you because they really just didn't do much for me. I actually wore Nicki's Nude in an Instagram tutorial. I was trying it for the first time and I finished it off with this, and before I sat down to film, I actually ended up wiping it off and going with a different lipstick because I just didn't feel like either one looked great on me personally. I mean, I'm sure several people are going to be able to pull it off a lot better than me, but on me personally, I just didn't love them. And then, like I said, I do have a swatch video with some of the lipsticks on here, but I'll go through and swatch a few of them. So again, I had to run to my clutch to pull out my favorite one from the collection. It's called Age, Sex, Location, which, like, of course, my favorite lipstick from the collection is something with a name like Age, Sex, Location, like really, Samantha, but it's just such a gorgeous nude. It's not too brown, it's not too pink, it's not too beige, it's just like my perfect nude, and I love it. And then I am going to be going through this and, you know, giving some away because obviously I can't keep this many lipsticks, so I don't want to swatch everything because I will be giving some away. This one is in Stripped. It is a really, really light kind of beigey nude. These lipsticks are all $17.50. I believe the only place that you can get them is going to be at MAC and MAC Online. So I will have that linked down below. This one is in Derriere, and this one is a darker nude if you like more of that deep brown nude. This one is called Easy Babe. Right here is Easy Babe. I really enjoyed that one as well. That was another favorite of mine. This one is called Among the Fireflies. There is that one. That one has a little bit of the hint of mauve. And kind of funny, when I was going through swatching them, I picked out this one, which is called A Girl's Got Needs. I put it on and I was immediately like, oh no. It's just like more Creamer Please from the Dose of Colors and Katie and Desi collection. It's this one over here. And that shade really did not look good on me at all. And this one reminded me so much of it. So unfortunately, that one didn't work out for me. So Girls Got Needs. If you wanted to get more Creamer Please, you weren't able to get it. If you like MAC lipsticks, maybe check out this shade because I thought they were extremely, extremely similar to one another. And then to swatch the lip glosses, the first one is called Under the Sheets. That one is Under the Sheets. It's really beautiful. I actually do like the MAC lip glosses or their lip glosses, and I didn't really expect to because I'm not a huge gloss person. And this one is called Nude or Nude. It's got the dashes in between each of the letters. So this one up here is in Nude, and this is definitely more nude than this one, which has a bit more sparkle to it and is kind of a little bit more like on the pearlized side, I would say. For some of the swatches from the MAC Nicki Minaj collection, if you've never tried matte lipsticks, they have a variety of different finishes to them. My personal favorites are the mattes, but I just, you know, I enjoy matte lipsticks. That's typically what I tend to gravitate towards. I know people say that they can be drying MAC lipsticks in general. The only lipsticks from MAC that I find to be on the drying side are the matte lipsticks, which is not surprising, and it is something that doesn't bother me because, again, that's what I tend to gravitate towards too, so I can get over that part. The mattes are definitely my favorites. The creme sheens are probably the formula that I like the least because they're kind of just like that shiny lipstick, and I don't know. They're not glossy, it's like they're shiny, and I just don't really tend to gravitate towards that a whole lot. And then the lip glosses, like I said, I do like these. I own quite a few, and I think they are a good lip gloss. They're not too sticky, they're nice and glossy. A lot of them are pretty pigmented, like color-wise, they're pretty pigmented. Like you could even wear them on their own for a lightly colored lip gloss. I do like the lip glosses as well. So big thank you to Mac for sending me this collection. That was pretty cool. So next up, I got a new brow product, and this is from Benefit Cosmetics. This is their Foolproof Brow Powder. So this is what the packaging looks like, and then when you open it up, you have what looks like a little eyebrow shape in there, and then the applicator. The applicator is pretty interesting. It kind of reminds me almost of like the old school like eyeshadow sponges, except it has a really pointed tip, and then if you pull out the other side, it does have a spoolie. I'm looking at the Alte website. This is $24. It says instantly fill your brows and create a soft natural brow look. It says it's velvety smooth 12-hour formula, instantly adheres to hair and skin, transforming sparse brows into full looking brows. It says the lighter to darker shade duos mimic the gradual look of natural brows. So what that means is, if you can see mine, which is in the shade 3, it has the lighter shade towards the top of the brow or beginning of the brow, and then the darker shade towards the tail of the brow. I honestly thought I was going to really like it, because if you watched my, was it yesterday's video testing new makeup, there was a brow pencil in there from Estee Lauder called the Brow Multitasker, and it's a pencil on one side, but then it also has a brow powder, and I really thought the powder was like putting my brows over the edge. So I really thought that I was going to love this, and I don't love it, but I think it's all right. I still think that I need to kind of mess around with how to apply it. I don't mind the applicator, but I don't feel like I can do a full brow with this applicator. I feel like I haven't quite got a good handle on this yet. What I do like this for is actually the tail though, because you can create like a really sharp tail with this because it's so pointed, and I would feel like because it's so pointed that you'd be able to get those nice like strokes in the front, but not really. The powder is also very waxy. I didn't realize it was going to be quite as waxy as it was, and it's kind of one of those, like, once you put it on, you really don't have a lot of time to work with it. You really got to make sure that you're getting it on correctly the first time, because with the wax, it just kind of like, boom, it's there. Like, it's, I mean, when it says it adheres to your hairs and your skin, I do agree with that. But it means it does it quickly, so you really gotta work quickly to make sure you get it all in there. Like, overall, it's okay. If you like brow powders or brow waxes, you know, you can maybe give this a shot and see what you think of it. I don't think it's my favorite yet. If you're someone who prefers brow pencils like me, I don't think this will be your favorite either. It was a little bit hard to get the hang of. I think it's interesting that you're getting like the 2 different shades essentially in one. I don't totally hate the applicator. It's just taking a little bit to get the hang of. The packaging is a little bit on the bulky side, you know, because I'm used to, you know, my pencils and things like that I can kind of neatly stack in there, whereas this one is kind of just sitting on my desk because I can't figure out how to store it yet. I also did want to say I'm going to be having a giveaway on my Snapchat for 2 of these. I have the shades 1 and 5 that were also sent to me from Benefit, and those are not my shades. So I'm going to be giving them away on my Snapchat after this video goes live. So if you're not following me yet on Snapchat, I'm Samantha.March over there. I'll also have that listed down below. Come by and follow me if you are interested in winning a foolproof brow for yourself and testing out of this new product. But so far, the Benefit Foolproof, it's not a complete fail for me, but we're just kind of like in the middle right now. We're just in the middle, just a little tough to get the hang of. And the final item that I have here is the new Pur eyeshadow palette. This is the Pur Pro palette, the Pur Etienne palette for Etienne Ortega, I believe is how you say his name. He is a celebrity makeup artist, so he collaborated with Pur to create this eyeshadow palette. The palette does have a mirror, and then these are all of the different shades in here. I have been trying this out like crazy, and so far I have really been enjoying it. I really like Pur. I like Pur's eyeshadows, but some of them can be a bit of a miss for me. I did not like the My Little Pony palette that Pur just recently came out with, and then they came out with this one, and I started trying it right away, and I was like, yes. I think that these blend so well. If you like the warm toned palettes, you know, this is what you're getting here, but there's also some really fun colors in here. Like Midnight is a really beautiful, kind of like a deep navy with some shimmer to it. Billionaire, Paradise, those are fun colors. Popular and Adobe are definitely my favorite shades from the palette. Popular and Adobe are basically the two that I go into every single time. And here are two more swatches. This one is in Bossy, and then this one is in Midnight. This one is Penny, which is gorgeous all over the eyes. And this next one is Legend, and then the last one down here is Dreamer. There are a few more swatches of some of the deeper colors. So this one up here is Money or Moni, and then we have Faux, and then also Xenon. And then this last one right here is Billionaire, which is such a cool shade. I've paired these two together, like this one mostly all over the lid and in the crease, and then Xenon in the inner corner, and I thought it looked really cool. I have used almost every single one of these shades, not quite all of them. I've been really impressed with this palette, which had me very excited because I was a little bit leery after the My Little Pony. But I felt like everything has been working out really well for me. They blend so easily, and that's what's really important to me in a palette because I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not always the best at doing makeup. I don't have the most patience to blend eyeshadows all the time. So when I was able to see how easily these were to blend for me, that makes this palette a big, big plus in my book. I also like the color scheme in here. Like I like that we have some of these different fun colors, like the Moni over here, the Midnight, even a shade like Billionaire, and then we still have, you know, your lighter shades and, you know, the shades that I tend to frequent towards when I, you know, kind of getting into my go-to makeup looks. But some of these golds are absolutely gorgeous. Xenon is such a fun color. I like that we have stripped here because every time I go into this palette, this is basically the first shade that I'm using to put down all over my lid, so I appreciate that. And then, you know, we have your darker shades too if you want to do something more smokier. But I've been really impressed with the palette. I love the big mirror on here. It is $42. You can find it on the Pur website, and it is also available at Alte. If you don't need another warm toned palette, then, you know, you probably don't need this one. But if you love finding new eyeshadow palettes, or the shades in here are calling to you, I would recommend this one to you. I feel like I've been having a really good time with it, and it was one of these palettes that the other day I was sitting down getting ready to do my makeup, and I'm thinking, what eyeshadow palette do I want to play with? And I was like, I want to play with this one some more. That to me shows me when I actually really do enjoy makeup, when I want to reach for it, when I'm just sitting here and I have nothing in mind. I wasn't doing an Instagram tutorial. It was just whatever you want to do with your makeup today, girl. Like, you pick an eyeshadow palette, and this is the one that I wanted to pick. So I've been having a really good time with the Pur Etienne palette. I would recommend it to you if you are looking for a palette like this. Alright guys, so that is everything for this video, showing some new makeup that has hit the market, my thoughts on them, some swatches. I really hope you guys found this video helpful in case you were thinking about picking anything up that I mentioned. Hopefully some of the swatches were helpful. I'm really excited. If you guys want to see more of these videos, let me know, because I feel like I'm excited to do them, and this is really the reason why I get so excited to get the PR packages. If you want to see more videos like this where I'm talking about new makeup releases, reviewing them, swatching them, just letting you know my thoughts on them, let me know in the comments down below, because I would be really so happy to be able to make more of these videos, because this was really exciting for me to do. A huge thank you to all these companies for sending me these products, because it means a lot to me, and I just like being able to review, because that's a big reason why I even started my channel. So that was really cool to me. But let me know also in the comments down below what caught your attention in here. What have you tried? What do you want to try? Make sure to head over to my Snapchat if you're interested in that Benefit FoolProof giveaway, because that will be going on. But other than that, that is going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, I hope that you will give it a thumbs up. I hope that you will also consider subscribing before you go, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.